Madam Speaker, I'll commence by receiving our new member, the newly sworn-in woman member of Parliament of Dokoro. I want to receive her with open hands, and I hereby designate her to the...
Who is the new member?
The Honorable Akuti Sarah.
Honorable Agoti. Absent, but in absentia, she's welcome. And congratulations.
I know she's around. She'll be here anytime from now. And in accordance to our rules of procedure, Madam Speaker, I hereby designate her to the following committee on education and sports. That is a sectoral committee.
Thank you.
I beg to designate.
Thank you.
The next committee is a standing committee, and I beg to designate her on the committee on HIV/AIDS and related matters. I beg to designate Madam Speaker.
Thank you.
Madam Speaker, I have another category of the shadow cabinet that I would like to realign on their relevant sector committees, Madam Speaker. The Honorable Asanas Nyakato, who is the Shadow Minister of Agriculture, is hereby designated to the relevant committee of Agriculture. The Honorable...
I hope they are having two committees.
Of course, no. Of course, already they are on the standing committees, but we would like to realign them to the sectoral committees.
Remove them from the other committees.
Of course, of course.
Okay. Okay.
By virtue of this designation, they are hereby shifted from wherever they have been to the new committees. The Honorable...
all the shadow...
Protect me from Honorable...
All the shadow cabinet...
The shadow cabinet...
are attached to their committees where there are shadows.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Madam Speaker, Internal Affairs, the Honorable Betty Bakireke Namboze of Mukono Municipality is hereby designated to the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs. Then the Shadow Minister in charge of East African Affairs, the Honorable Luce Akero, is hereby designated to that relevant Committee of East African Affairs. The Honorable Seungu Joseph Konzaga is hereby designated to the relevant Committee of Education and Sports, together with the Honorable Geoffrey Kayemba Solo, who is the Minister, Shadow Minister in charge of sports. The Honorable Semuju Ibrahim Inganda is hereby designated to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development. The Honorable Helen Nachimuli of Kalangala District is hereby designated to the ICT and the National Guidance. The following, I designate them to the Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. The Honorable Jonathan Odur, who is the Shadow Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. The Honorable Shamim Malende, Minister of in charge of Human Rights. The Honorable Winifred Nwagaba, Attorney General, Shadow Attorney General. The Honorable Masias Impuga of Nyendo Mukungwe to this same Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. I beg to designate. The Committee on Fiscal Infrastructure. The Honorable Rutamaguzi Semagula of Nakaseke is the Minister in charge of Land Planning and Urban Development. the Shadow Minister. The next one is the Honorable Francis Mwechuche of Buhweju. Is Buhweju. Yeah. Is hereby designated to the Committee of Fiscal Infrastructure. Committee on Presidential Affairs, I hereby designate the Honorable Valimweso Ronald Nsubuga of Nakawa East, the Honorable Zake Francis, who is Shadow Minister of Presidency and Security, and the Honorable Okini Pipi Ojara. The Honorable Okini Pipi Ojara of Chua West is our Shadow Minister of Science, Innovation and Technology. I hereby designate the following on the Committee on Public Service and Local Government. The Honorable Adeke Anna Ebachu of Soroti District, and the Honorable Okot Santa of Waru. She's our Shadow Minister in charge of special regions. On the Committee of Tourism, Trade and Industry, I designate the following, Madam Speaker. The Honorable Joan Alobo Okom, who is our Shadow Minister for Microfinance and Cooperatives. The Honorable Manjeli Chebakutika, who is woman member of Ginger City. The Honorable Karimu Masava, the Industrial Division in Mbale City, Member of Parliament, is our Minister in charge of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities. Gender, Labor and Social Development, Madam Speaker, I designate the following. The Honorable Hilary Chiaga, Innocent, who is our Shadow Minister of Arts and Culture. The Honorable Rose Fortunate Nantongo of Chotara, who is our Gender Minister. Finally, Environment, Natural Resources, I designate the following, Madam Speaker. Our Shadow Minister of Water and Environment, the Honorable Kaya Christine Nachmwero of Chiboga, and the Honorable Ronald Evans Kanyike of Bukoto is our Shadow Minister of Energy and Mineral Development. Finally, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Shadow Minister of Foreign Affairs is, I hereby designate the Honorable Muadanku Nyinji of Chad on the East. And the last one, Madam Speaker, I'm designating the Honorable Batua, Dr. Batua Timothy Luswala of Ginger East on the Committee of Health. He's our Minister, Shadow Minister of Health, Madam Speaker. Lastly, Madam Speaker, is a category for redesignation pertaining to the correspondence that I received I have already designated the Honorable Akelo Lucy. She's our Minister in charge of Foreign Affairs. I don't know where you were. Madam Speaker,
What about Semuju?
redesignation of the following members. No. In accordance with our rules of procedure, Rule 160, Sub-Rule 2, I hereby redesignate the following members from the committees they were on after the administrative review, Madam Speaker, under the guidance I received, courtesy of your correspondence. The Honorable Nsamba Patrick Oshabe of Kasanda North, from Budget to Public Accounts Committee Central. The Honorable Betty Nambo Zebachireke, Mukono Municipality, from Government Assurances to Kosase. The Honorable Sewanyana Alan Makindye West, from budget to Kosase. The